Hey everybody, figure I'd make another video. You haven't seen any of my egg videos in a long time. So, we decided to do this Aldi thing. As you know, we do buy from Aldi, so they have multiple eggs, but I got, let's say, the 3 premium eggs. So the cheapest ones are these free range, the least expensive of the fancy eggs are these free range ones, and they're running around $4.19 a dozen, right? So they, sustainably raised, 100% vegetable, certified humane, whatever that means. Who knows, right? And then you have the next ones up are these pasture raised, right? So their big deal is that they are sustainably raised. And 100% vegetable feed, of course, certified humane with a whole bunch of disclaimers. And then, these are $4.39, and these are also $4.39. These are organic cage-free eggs. And of course, these are also certified humane. And, well, that's really it. Just cage-free. So, organic cage-free. I guess they feed them organic feed, right? And they're cage-free. And then, of course, we have our creme de la creme, the Heritage Happy Eggs, the blue ones, which were, the last time we bought these things, they were $8 a dozen, so $8 a dozen. There's only a handful left, as they get eaten quickly. So, we're going to do a fry them all up, taste test type thing. First one's up are the free range. Just took it out of there. Okay, I would get from the middle of it. I'm only going to spray olive oil. You can see here I made some bacon, and normally I make my wife eggs in the bacon grease because they're delicious, but I did not want to affect the taste because then they all end up tasting like bacon. So I'm going to just make them sunny side up, over easy. That's the way we like them in this household. Next one up is the pasture raised. Careful the middle here. That looks good. Again, with olive oil. My pan, I keep the pan on just like slightly below medium. I use gas, of course, but you can also use electrics. To control your heat a little bit better with electric. Spread a little bit of white stuff here. The previous one held together nicely. This one has to keep it corralled, per se. All right. Oh, so my bacon, as you see over here, I do, this is the regular bacon for my wife because she's trying to be good with the keto thing. And of course me, I put sugar and pepper on it. So sugar peppered bacon. If you haven't tried that, you'll love it. I also cook my bacon on a cast iron pan. I also love to cook my eggs in the cast iron pan, make them dirty. They pick up all the little bits of extra, leftover little bits from the bacon. Highly recommend it. But of course, I'm not doing it for this test here because I, want to make sure we're only tasting the egg. That's the way we like ours, just a little bit browned on the other side. Some people like eggs kind of raw. We're not that household. I have gotten really good at cooking these over easy eggs so that the outside is crispy, but we still have a nice wet yolk. All right, this one's almost ready. All right, next one's up are the organic cage-free eggs. Let's see how these taste. Same thing, of course. So, and Aldi, of course, has a another, like let's say this, the least expensive ones. I tried them once. They're not horrible, but they're certainly not that good. I think right now they're running around $2.50 a dozen or something like that, more or less. Come out nice. So the yolk on this one is a little more yellow. The other ones are a tad more orange. I mean, I haven't been commenting on the color of the yolks so far. I apologize for that. But that's interesting. This one's a bit more yellow. The other ones are a tad more orange. This is the organic cage-free. You know, it doesn't really say what kind of chickens they are, so who knows, right? Let's see. Are the Heritage Blue Eggs. So as you know, the Happy Egg Company, they got like 3 different brands, or 4, maybe 4 different kinds of eggs out there. These are the ones that we've already determined by far taste the best. These blue ones, these blue eggs, Heritage eggs, they are absolutely delicious. And look at that yolk. Look how orange that is. I mean, who knows if the color really makes a difference or not, but, and you know, you hear stories about how they supposedly feed the chickens, you know, chili pepper or spicy things that, you know, makes them make a darker yolk. I don't know if that's true or not. You know, you can't trust anything you see on the internet nowadays. Maybe even including this video. I am not a magician. Everything you see here is real cooking. Okay, so these are almost fried up. I'm going to get myself, and of course my wife, who is very unbiased. I'm pretty unbiased too. I mean, I'm going to taste them in order. I'll give you an honest opinion. These, so far they've been the creamiest eggs I've had. I mean, the only exception is like farm raised, like people who own their own chickens. Every now and then they'll bring me some chickens, eggs to taste. And you know, I've had a friend of mine who he raises his chickens out in the country, and they are delicious. He actually even had some goose eggs. If you guys haven't had goose eggs or duck eggs, oh man, those are by far the best. But he has some chickens that he raises himself, and those are really, really good eggs. They're better even than these blue eggs, but this is about the best you can find tasting wise that you can get at your normal grocery store. So we're done there. A little salt, a little pepper, and that's it. Stay tuned. Okay, here you see everything. So just to double check things. All right, so here is the free range. These cost me $4.19. Here's the pasture raised. These cost me $4.39. And the organic cage free also costs $4.39. And of course, the happy eggs were $7.99. And of course, you cannot get these at Aldi. I got these in my local Kroger. So in my household, we've been doing we're trying to cut down on our bellies, so we no longer have bread, which I really miss croissants. Croissants with egg yolk is like one of the things out there that's delicioso. So I love tortillas. Of course, I'm Mexican. We're not going to do croissant. We're going to do dipping with a little piece of corn tortilla, which is made by a local grocery store. So first, the free range. Let's take a look at this. Nice yolk there. Gonna dip in the air. See what this tastes like. It's a good egg. That is a good egg. Taste some of the white too. That tastes good. Okay. So now we're gonna try the pasture raised. Okay. I'm not going to use the same tortilla because I don't want to affect the flavor. Pretty damn close. Really don't taste much of a difference between free range and the pasture raised. No. Not really. It's pretty much the same. Certainly nothing you can really taste. Okay. So now the organic, cage-free. So this, like I said, this yolk is it's not as orange as these. So something about the chickens being able to wander around, you know, wherever and scratch things up and things versus the ones that are just, you know, organic fed. So I guess these are basically getting stuff out of the ground. So maybe some of it has to do with worms or dirt, who knows, right? Okay, I mean it's good, but I'm not gonna lie. I think these two taste better than this. Go figure. Yeah, let me double check that because that's. I mean the difference is not huge. There's not a big difference, but if we're raising the pasture raised, it tastes a little bit better. So, you know, if you're especially this one, $4.19. You want to save a couple dollars? Well, not a couple dollars. You want to save 20 cents versus these guys. Pretty good. Now, the last one, of course, is our heritage. I'm trying to be as fair as I can. But so far, all the taste tests we've done, look at how orange that is. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I mean, my camera probably doesn't do it justice, but so orange. Okay, well, let's take a look here. Oh, God. Oh, man. It's a whole other level. Oh, man. Yeah, they're so good. Oh, those are so good. You know, I'm telling you, it's so tasty. If you can afford them, I mean, we can all afford them, but like if you're gonna make, you know, cookies or French toast, sure, get any of these. But if you want to eat yourself a fried egg or a ham and egg sandwich, get these. Absolutely worth it. Okay. All right. So now the wife unbiased opinion. There you go. There you go.
There.
You can start wherever you want. I want to see what you think. So taste a little bit of each one. I already know you're going to want the happy eggs at the end, so I'm going to give you some bacon for afterwards. Because I already know that's going to be your plate. Because I love you. Okay. Isn't that something? I wanted to make sure you tasted the same thing I did.
didn't.
It doesn't taste as good, does it?
No.
Isn't that crazy?
It doesn't, well, no, because those are $8 eggs, right? $8, $9 eggs.
Oh, but come on. Okay, taste wise, of the four, money's
And those right there, they're interchangeable. They don't have much of a difference in taste.
that's pretty much exactly what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's still the tastiest one, right?
It's okay, but not worth the money.
Okay, so you're a bit more frugal than I am. See, I'm a lucky man. My wife is frugal. But I mean, those are delicious. But these are like, is that twice as good as these?
Yeah, see, that's where you lose it. Yeah.
Like I said, $8, $7.99 versus $4.19. So this is the best bargain right here. These free range are $4.19. These are $4.39 here, and $4.39 for the organic. So I think these are the winners. We'll probably start buying those from now on. I mean, these are good too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, those, I guess, if you really must read the word organic when you buy an egg, go ahead and get those. But I mean, none of these are bad. None of these are bad. But I was a bit disappointed with this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Anyways, enjoy your well. We'll pick the best two. Take your
Well,
top two.
You put the bacon there, so that's mine, I guess.
Oh yeah, well I always give you the best, baby. Okay, see y'all later. Thank you. Please hit thumbs up. Eat healthy. Be nice to each other. Peace out.